Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tracy, and today I'm going to be showing you the Longchamp Le Pliage Club backpack. This is a smallish backpack. Doesn't have any internal pockets except for one here, and it's a slip pocket, and it goes down pretty much the length of the bag. It's a really nice size pocket. Bigger than the older style Le Pliage bags. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those, but the slip pocket on the inside is very, very small. Could maybe fit a lipstick or a chapstick, key, something very small. But it's also not very deep pocket, so it doesn't feel very secure. So like if you put something in there, you kind of feel like it's gonna tumble out. So it's kind of a useless pocket, for me anyway. So this one is nicer. It comes down almost the whole length of the bag. It feels like you could put something in here and have it not come out of the bag. So that's great. Otherwise, there's nothing else to organize this backpack, and that's typically a deal breaker for me because I prefer to have bags that have organization in them. I usually lean towards diaper bags for that reason, but diaper bags are getting too big, and even the mini backpack style diaper bags are kind of big. They work best for, I think, if you're just running out somewhere and you've got all your kids with you. But my kids are older. They are 12, 10, and 7 now. I don't have to carry a ton for them. I have, maybe snacks, a water bottle, and I do have a med kit that I have to carry when I'm with my youngest son because he has food allergies, so that has Benadryl and Alvi-Q in it and stuff. But other than that, I don't have to carry a ton for them. I might want to stick a jacket or something, but for the most part, no. Everything can stay in the car typically as well. So when I run out, even for me, to Target or the grocery store, I might not even have to bring my whole bag with me. I might sometimes if I want to, but if I'm just running in and I know what I want, I'll just grab my wallet or even just my phone because it has Apple Pay and I don't even have to bring my whole wallet with me. So I don't have to carry a bag usually, but I like to have things with me and I like to have them organized. So usually this bag would not work for me, but because it's small, I thought I would give it a go. And plus, I love the color. I love the navy with the contrasting red and the red on the trim. I'm in a big navy moment with myself right now. So you can see my shirt's navy. I'm big on navy. So the navy was like what brought me in. So I was concerned when I first received it because I was like, oh, this is not gonna work for me, but I think it will. So I did use it once or twice over the weekend, and I used this little bag organizer that I do have. It's a small, and I'll link it below. I got it from Amazon, and it works well. It goes in here, and it holds everything, and it goes to the bottom, and it fits. Okay, it fits down in the bottom perfectly, but because it's meant for a handbag, it's short and everything is still down below on the bottom, so kind of still have to dig into the bag. It's organized, but it's still at the bottom. There's room on top here still for something else if you wanted to throw something else on top, but I want to have my things accessible, and that means I don't want to have something on top of them either. So I did go ahead and buy a backpack organizer from Amazon, and I got it the next day, and it's navy. So I figured that would be great inside the bag. It looks like there's not really another bag in the bag. So this organizer has a ton of pockets, let me run through them for you. So in the front there's 2 slip pockets, and here are is my pill case, and then a pen, and then I have hand sanitizer and boogie wipes, and then right behind that is a zippered pocket, and I think that's empty right now. Yep, empty, but it's a good size. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. In the inside, up top, there's 2 slip pockets, and I like how these are up higher because these are things that I would grab for the most, such as tissues. Whoa, little top heavy. Tissues, and then my lip products down here, and then a moisturizer. And then on the sides, there's no pockets, but there's snaps, so if you don't need to use the bag expanded, you can close it up and make it smaller, which is nice. Then on the back are 2 other pockets. So here's my wallet attached to this key chain where you can attach keys if you want, and I did. Here's my house keys, and then I have them slip down into this elasticized pocket, and then here's a zippered pocket, and that just has a mirror. And again, those are up higher, so you can reach for them in your bag, and they're not like down, which is, I think, fantastic design. And then going around to the inside of this bag, down under these two pockets here is a mesh pocket down here, and I just have, this is a jujube set piece, and I just have other items that I want to have, but I don't necessarily need them at any given moment, but they're good to have. So here's Aquaphor, some baby balm and some hand balm, some extra moisturizer. There's a couple of hair ties down there, and an emery board in case I get like a chip nail or something. So that was down in the mesh pocket here. It's hard to see, but let me get this out of the way. These are, I'll go over that in a second. Okay, there's the mesh pocket. Okay, then I just pulled this out of one of the two pockets inside on the side. Yikes. Tracy, get yourself together. Okay, here and here. They're like sort of water bottle pockets. There's one on each side. Hard to see. There we go. There's one, and then the other on the other side. So I pulled this out of one of those, and this is just a Longchamp, I think it's a cosmetic bag. It's kind of old. I've had it for years and years. It's held up really nicely though, but I don't use it that often. Actually, I don't really use it. I had pens in here. In fact, there's a pen mark down there, but I decided to use this for my reusable straws. So like silicone topped straws. I like to carry reusable straws so that when we're out, we don't use plastic ones. I'm trying to reduce my carbon footprint a little bit, mine and my children's. So we do what we can with what we got, right? Okay, and then my planner, this is the Hobonichi Weeks, and that's just slipped into the big open pocket here. And then we're not done yet. There's more pockets. On the other side, there's a slip pocket here, which just has hand warmers, and two other little mesh pockets down there, 1, 2. And I have a cleaning cloth, like a screen cleaner, and some Altoids down there. So this bag organizer is fantastic. It holds a ton, and I like that. And I like that the pockets that are up top hold the things that I want to need to reach for quickly. So this is going in. It does slip in, I promise. It just takes a minute. Okay, so that is in. Lost my hand sanitizer. I'm gonna attach my wallet to the keychain here, and then I'm gonna slip it into the back slip pocket on the bag for easy accessibility. So I feel it's secure because it's attached to the keychain, but it's also in that pocket now, which is deeper and you can't really see it. And then I'm gonna also slip my AirPods down in there as well, just so I can have those accessible. So that's what it looks like in the bag. It comes up right to the top, and there's still room on the side here if I wanted to put a water bottle. There's a ton of room right there on both sides actually. So there it is in the bag. And then because I always do, I have wipes that I'll just slip in here as well. So the wipes will go right into the back. They would fit into the organizer bag too, but I prefer not to do that, not to have it like stuffed up like that. Okay, so that's how I would pack it for every day. So let me show you how I would pack it if I was going to be with my kids, which I would not be carrying all of this stuff. I'm going to leave the wallet where it is in the back pocket there for easy accessibility. I'm going to take out my AirPods because if I'm with my kids, I probably don't need them, although I do want them sometimes, you know what I mean? So, and then I'm going to take this out and show you that I have a couple of other bags. I'm gonna leave the wipes in there because obviously with the kids I need those. So here's a Jujube Dapper, Be Dapper, and it's filled with snacks. I think I'm gonna leave this out. If I was taking a bigger bag, I would carry this with me the whole day. It would get smaller and smaller as the day progressed, of course. But if I was gonna carry this bag, I wouldn't either bring this, or I would bring less snacks, fewer snacks, or I would just take this and leave it in the car for them to eat. So then I have my med kit. And this is a Jujube Helix, and this carries everything. So down here I'm going to put my pill case, which is where I normally keep it if I'm out with my kids. And that just has various pain medications. My husband and I get migraines. I have Imitrex and Excedrin migraine and Advil and allergy pills for my kids, and etc., etc. And then it also has I have a thing of Benadryl. And a spoon for the Benadryl, and then 2 Auvi-Qs down here. My son has food allergies, I think I mentioned, and if we're out, especially if we're going eating, I want to have this. So let me put it down in here. Let's see. So it takes up a good portion of the bag, but there's room. It is really hard to get a picture of that. Okay. For my stuff, I'm gonna slip everything into this Kipling bag that my husband found for me at a like a warehouse sale that was in his office building, and I love it. It's Star Wars, Darth Vader, and it has some good, like it has a couple pockets in here. But for me, I'm just gonna throw like my tissues in here, my lip glosses, and my hand moisturizer. I'm gonna take out the straws because I will bring those, but what else do I need from in here? I won't normally take this like every single thing that I would use for my daily usage. Like I'll take my keys out and stick them in here, because I don't need like to carry Altoids with me with, you know, whatever. I'll take the boogie wipes and the hand sanitizer because I will use that for them. Okay. So that is that's like my pouch bag now. And I'll just stick that in here. And it fits. And there's still room. There's still like a lot of room on the side. There's room right here for a water bottle, which I would normally have for my 10-year-old. He drinks water constantly. Here are my straws. They fit down in there. So this is how I would pack it if I were taking all my kids out and we needed to run errands or something. Even if we just had 2 of my kids or one of them, you know. If I didn't have all of them and I didn't have the little one, I wouldn't need that big med kit bag. So that would clear up a lot of space too. So there you have it. That is how I have it packed for a day with my kids or a day for me. I like it. I think it works. It doesn't feel heavy, but again, it's not overly stuffed either, and I don't think that I would want to do that. Here's what it looks like on me. Like it's not digging or anything, and that's good, but I'm not wearing it out all day either. But I don't, like I said, I didn't overpack it, so that's key, I suppose. Anyway, that is the Longchamp Le Pliage Club backpack in navy. I'm enjoying it. I hope this video helps you decide whether or not, you know, you want this bag. And I will update, I think, after I've used it for a little while to see, to let you know how it's holding up and how I like it overall after I've used it for a little bit. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.